Hey, how's it going, guys? All right, so we do have some bullish confluence starting to form on the charts, but we'll get into that very shortly, and I'll show you my targets for a potential breakout that's going to happen very, very shortly. But yeah, let's dive into the profits for the community really quick. We got Kaban Z for 13% gain off 4x leverage. Congratulations. Baher Jack tried to report 3 gains, but it wasn't working out for him. Sorry about that, man. Blocky Bears 10% gain of 5x leverage, and King in the North 3.8% gain, 2% gain, 3.4% gain using 10x leverage. Great job, guys. Keep it up, and let's see if we can find ourselves some more gains. All right, we'll see you guys on the inside. Cool. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to look at the DXY really quick. So yeah, yesterday we're talking about the double top formation right here inside of this rising wedge that gave us enough momentum to break to the downside after breaking the neckline right here with this doji. And we came out, and now about a few hours ago we actually just retested the uptrending level of support, and it just flipped as resistance. So this is a good sign for Bitcoin, where as we start going down, Bitcoin's price action may start going up as an inverse correlated asset. Anyways, if we see it coming down, just look out for these levels. We start seeing support bounces throughout this drop. And the technical target for the rising wedge is the bottom of the formation. However, we have this uptrending level support to look at that could prevent us from going any further down. And we may create a new formation before we're actually breaking down below this support. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now for the DXY. Going over to the S&P really quick. Oh, my bad. I was just coding something. Just going to open this up here. Every video, I make that mistake. Anyways, we are starting to see a strong bounce off of the S&P 500. If you break this down to lower time frames, I bet there's a double bottom right here forming. So if I grab this trend line, this is the neckline right here. The support bounces. If we grab the trend line from the neckline to the support, we'll get ourselves a technical target, which looks like it brings us to this uptrending level of support that may flip as resistance when we meet it from the head and shoulders formation that we were talking about earlier. And that's what brought us down to these levels to begin with. So this double bottom, when we start seeing support bounce off this neckline here, then we will most likely come up to 41.22. Anyways, let's go to our favorite asset really quick. Let's go to Bitcoin. But I'm going to pull it up on a different chart here. So it looks like we're actually starting to form a cup and handle, with the handle right here being the descending broadening wedge. So basically this is the cup right here, and then this is the handle. If we grab the technical target from the broadening wedge, we would only meet about 19,446. If we end up breaking this uptrending level support right here, we could see Bitcoin coming down, maybe have a small support bounce here, and basically would fall down to around like 18,700. These are the only looking at the VPVR support levels. Basically, these are these two strongest support levels that are in this range right here. So this is where you most likely see price action get support or rejection bounces here around here. Now, if we looking just at the broadening wedge, yeah, it would only give us enough momentum to come up to 19,450. However, if we're grabbing the momentum from the cup, let's just grab it from here. We could see a break that brings us all the way up to like 19,883. And if we pull up the VPVR really quick and see what kind of areas of interest and valleys we receive. Okay, so based on this is showing us that we have a very, very deep valley right here. So if we end up breaking to the upside and we get support off of this level right here, which is the technical target for the broadening wedge, then we may see price action kind of skyrocket to this level of resistance right about here. like 19,741. They yeah, whenever we see price action slip into valleys, you get candles like this, like massive candles like this that are just really quick and fast, very volatile. So if we end up breaking to the upside, then we might see a strong volatile movement to the upside. If we break to the downside, we'll have choppy price action based on the VPVR right here. And we can see that we'll have probably a support bounce roughly around here, a quick move, maybe a support bounce here, and we could potentially have a quick move down to here at 18,688. But yeah, that's everything I got for you for Bitcoin. Let's take a look really quick at Ethereum, because I do believe it's got relatively close price action. Yeah, okay. It's got a broadening wedge as well. It's hard to define this as a cup and handle, but you could technically grab it. If you want to be conservative, I would do it right until you start seeing the resistance here. We could see it come back up, but based on Ethereum's price action, I don't see us actually breaking to the upside with this. So if we were wanting to try to see Ethereum to Bitcoin confluence, Ethereum's basically stating that we're most likely to break to the downside. We'll see what happens. But basically, yeah, we need to react off of support bounce here for a long position, or a short if we end up breaking this uptrend level of support right here. And we can track this downtrend level of support here for a potential support bounce. Depending on how fast it breaks to the downside, it will help define where we get the support bounce off this downtrend level of support right here. I'll keep an eye out on the areas of interest, the VPVR, for potential support bounces as well. But yeah, that's everything I got for you guys. If you have any questions about this, you can reach out to me in the Discord. But things are, if we follow along with the DXY inverse correlation, it's looking more bullish than bearish. So that's my opinion, but of course we have to react off of whatever the market gives us in terms of support breaks or resistance breaks. And if we go over to the on-chain data, we are still in a state of capitulation. However, historically, these areas are the best time to accumulate Bitcoin. I'm putting about 50% of all my trade profits into buying more Bitcoin at important levels of support. Not financial advice, but that's personally what I'm doing right now to prepare for the bull run that most likely will occur in about 2 years. So we got lots of time to accumulate, but we don't always have a lot of time at these prices. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about this, you can reach out to me in Discord. Have yourself an amazing day. We're about 5 subscribers away from 1,000. So if you guys want to subscribe to help me out, I'd appreciate that. And yeah, thank you. Have an awesome day.